Increasingly, more young Singaporeans are setting up their own businesses and becoming their own boss. This trend is especially common in the food and beverage sector. Ever heard of eat-trepreneurs? If you haven't, this is what it means. Eat-trepreneurs provide a whole range of food-related services, such as being your personal chef, catering, conducting fuss-free cooking classes, or simply serving food at a brick-and-mortar diner or restaurant. But what does it take to become an eat-trepreneur? How do you go about setting up your own food business? RazorTV catches up with 3 young eat-trepreneurs who share 10 valuable tips with us. First up, we have 28-year-old Gerald Tan, who was formerly a Singapore Armed Forces scholar. After serving his bond, Gerald embarked on a quest to serve eggs in every dish at his restaurant with a starting sum of about $100,000.
One of the more important things is that before you start any business, there's definitely a need for a very strong support network. You have to make sure that your parents, your family, your friends are all in this with you. My parents themselves, they have constantly been here every day, every weekend, toiling the hours supporting this place. Besides them putting in the physical support, emotionally wise, they are also very important, because there will be a lot of times when you're starting a business when you feel your dead end and you really need the support.
But setting up a food business takes more than support from your loved ones. Commitment is key too. One of the 3 partners who founded Jam, which provides personal chef services for your private parties, Ming Tan, is just 23 years old. But in just a few short years, he and his partners have cooked for over 50 groups of people, and they charge between $50 to $75 per head.
Cooking is all about effort. It's a very time-consuming hobby. If you want to get into this, make sure you're willing to put in the hours.
Each meal that we make takes literally an entire day, from marketing early in the morning to all your prep work, to thinking about it and conceiving menus in your head. It's a process of several days, especially when you have to think about recipes and ideas.
And that's not all. 31-year-old Mervyn Han, who's a husband and father, urges new eat-trepreneurs to play it safe and test out their ideas. He started out hosting small parties for family and friends, but now Mervyn conducts private and corporate parties and cooking lessons of up to 20 people per session.
If you have a good idea, I would say good to test it out. Right? You don't have to immediately dive into it and then bear the risk of, like, for example, owning a shop or paying large amounts of money. So I think you can try and do some small experiments and testing, samples, and see how it goes, see how well people take to it. So for all you know, people might not like it, and then you tell yourself, maybe that's not the way to go.
That's 3 tips for starting your own restaurant business. But we've got 7 more coming up just for you. Click on the next clip as we bring you more lessons on how to be an eat-trepreneur.